Hello guys, and welcome to Astrology Coaching by Anatoly. Today I decided that I can make a few videos about one of the most important transits in Vedic astrology, the transit of Rahu and Ketu. On 24th of September 2020, Rahu and Ketu changed their signs. Rahu went to Taurus and Ketu went in Scorpio. The good news is that they are no more in Gemini and Sagittarius, because whenever Rahu and Ketu are in Sagittarius and Gemini, they always brings issues, problems, tears and painful events, because they pass through the constellations of Ardra, which is tears, and Mua, which is roots that you have to take out from the ground, which cause pain. So now they will be in Taurus, Rahu will be in Taurus, and Ketu will be in Scorpio, which are their exaltation points, and they will be very, very happy in this signs, and this will bring more good events in the world. And of course, if you have good positions in your natal chart, this will bring more good events in your life. So today this is the intro video for the transits, and we're going to discuss the transits for all zodiac signs, ascendant and moon. Whenever you check transits, you have to check them through the ascendant and through the moon. The ascendant will give you physical opportunities, and it depends on you whether you take the opportunity, you will succeed in this opportunity, or you will fail in this opportunity. When you are checking your moon ascendant, this is so-called Chandra Lagna, the transits through the Chandra Lagna, the events will be destined, and they will reflect on your emotional and inner world. So when you're checking the moon, these events will happen no matter you want or you don't want. Okay, so basically just a few words about the transits. The most important transits in Vedic astrology are the transits of Rahu and Ketu, Jupiter and Saturn. These are the big planets, and they will always bring new energy, new events in your life. Always. Of course, when you are assessing a transit, first you have to know your natal chart. Of course, you have to know your natal chart. This is for sure. It depends what is the natal position of Rahu, what is the native position of Ketu. It depends whether Rahu and Ketu are passing over other planets in your natal chart. This is very important. The other thing that you have to check is the dasha period, the planetary period. If you're in the right planetary period, for example, the planetary period of Rahu, then you can feel the influence of Rahu till 100%. If you are not in the Rahu planetary period, you can feel the influence 30-40% maximum. Okay, so first you have to know your natal chart, then you have to know your planetary period, we call this dasha. Then you have to know the place of the dispositors of the house where Rahu and Ketu are transiting. In this case, you have to know the place of Venus, because Venus is the ruler of Taurus. You have to know the place of Mars, because Mars is the ruler of Scorpio. Okay? And of course, Ashtaka Varga points. The points that this Rahu and Ketu or the house has. You know, every planet and every house has different points. There are strong houses, there are weak houses, but this you will learn a little bit more late in this channel. But every house and every planet have different points. They have different strength in your natal chart. So what is Rahu and Ketu? Rahu and Ketu, they are points in the sky. They are the north node and the south node of the moon, and we call them in Vedic astrology shadow planets. They are very important. They determine your mission in this life. They determine your destiny in this life. So they will be in a good position. Rahu will be in Taurus, exalted. Ketu will be in Scorpio, exalted. And this will be, this will bring, as I told you before, good events in your life, but they will try to give the best, to take your chart, to take your natal chart, and no matter what problems you have in this natal chart, they will try to take the best of it and give it to you. So this is a good thing. Rahu and Ketu in Taurus and Scorpio is better positioned than Gemini and Sagittarius, for sure. So Rahu is the planet that is going to attach you to this world, and Ketu is a planet that detaches you, takes you away from this world. Rahu is a head without body. Ketu is a body without head. And Rahu is a head that always wants to eat more and more. That's why Rahu is connected with desires, worldly desires, with achievements, with Rahu wants to be the king. Rahu wants to achieve everything. Rahu wants the material world, to take the most of the material world. Wants to be, as I told you, the king. Rahu is drugs, Rahu is addiction, Rahu is poison in some way, and Rahu can give you everything. Rahu wants from you to make your dreams come true, to take everything from this world. That's why it attaches you to this place, to this earth. Ketu is the opposite thing. Ketu is the planet of moksha, the planet of final liberation, of spiritual enlightenment, of suffering, because in order to get spiritual, to grow in your spirituality, you have to suffer. We don't grow with parties and laughing. We're growing through pain, and Ketu is the planet that brings pain. It detaches you from this planet. It makes you more spiritual. It is the final liberation, as I told you. It is isolation. It is a violent planet, especially if it is with Mars. But this is just a small, brief explanation. We will have more videos about Ketu and Rahu. There will be separate videos soon in this channel, okay? This is just the intro video for the transits of Rahu and Ketu in Taurus and Scorpio. And what is Taurus? Taurus is money, Taurus is wealth, Taurus sign is family values, Taurus is luxury, Taurus is food, Taurus is nature. Taurus rules again the face, what you speak, what you eat. This is Taurus. All kind of resources is Taurus. And what is Scorpio? Scorpio is obsession. Scorpio is death, rebirth, transformation. Scorpio is scandal. Scorpio is sex. Scorpio is deep researching. Everything that is hidden, everything that is unseen, everything that brings secrets. So Scorpio is very, very passionate sign. So Ketu will be exalted in Scorpio, Rahu will be exalted in Taurus. So Rahu will try to give you money, wealth, and luxury. It will try to give you the best of the material world. And Ketu will try to transform you, to heal you, because Ketu is healing too, and Scorpio is transformation. So Ketu will bring transformation, healing, and it will make you more spiritual. So this is really good transit for Rahu and Ketu, and depends on your natal chart, you can get the best of this time. Okay, so now this is the intro video for the transit, and we are starting now. So now we are going to discuss all the people who have ascendant or moon in fire sign, in fire zodiac signs. And the fire zodiac signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So let's start with Aries. For Aries, Rahu is transiting the second house, and Ketu is transiting the 8th house. You can see this. Second house is the natural Taurus house, because the Taurus is the natural second zodiac sign. So this means that this is the house of the money, of the wealth, of the savings, of the resources, of family lineage, all kind of luxuries to jewelry. This is the house of values, the face, the house of the food, the nature. I mean, Taurus is connected with the nature too. You have to be careful what are you eating, because this time can bring a lot of eating thing. You want to eat more and more and more. Eighth house is the house of death and rebirth, transformation, changes, unexpected changes, health in some way. The other things are scandals, other people's money, legacy. Eighth house is the house of everything that which is hidden, which is unseen. Eighth house is the house of psychology, occult, and mysticism. So now Rahu in the second house will give you more opportunities to make more money. So you have to check every type of foreign type of resources. I mean, resources coming from a foreign lands, because Rahu is foreign culture, foreigners, and foreigners can bring money into your life. Some people from your family can go abroad, because second house is the house of family, and Rahu there can make the people go abroad, or you can travel more. Rahu in the second house will give you more money, of course, more savings, more enjoyment, and you have to be careful what you are speaking, because maybe you speak only for parties, eating, enjoying life. Rahu in the second house can bring fame, because Taurus is the face, and Rahu is responsible for fame too. Ketu in the 8th house can bring a lot of secrets from the past again in your life, and people can understand about the secrets. Your secrets can be unveiled. Ketu here can bring loss in your family, problems with the health. It can bring issues with other people's money. It can bring issue with the family of your spouse. Ketu in the 8th house can bring healing of old wounds too. So if there is some psychological issues in your life, this can be healed now. Ketu will bring healing, and Ketu in the 8th house can bring a lot of money through occult, mysticism, astrology, psychology. So the connection here, Ketu Rahu, is very strong. So Ketu can bring, through occult and mysticism, it can trigger Rahu, which is in your 2nd house of money and wealth. So this transit will be interesting. It's time for more money. It's time for healing the old wounds. Okay? Okay, the next ascendant and moon is in Leo. So Leo zodiac sign. So if you have ascendant or moon in Leo, now you have to listen this part. So according to Vedic astrology, Rahu will transit in your 10th. Where is Rahu? Here. Rahu will transit in your 10th house. Ketu will transit in your 4th house. Rahu, 10th house is the house of career, the house of prestige, your public image, the house of your accomplishment, of the fame, for your bosses, managers, CEOs, government, and all kind of dharma you have. I mean, the dharma in your life. This is 10th house. 4th house is the house of mother, the house of inner peace, happiness, homeland, land. The house of your grave too. This is the last place you will be, 4th house. So Ketu will be transiting your 4th house. Did I miss something? No. The Ketu will be transiting your 4th house. Rahu will be in your 10th house. And according to Vedic astrology, this means that it's time for your career development. Rahu in the 10th house will give more luck, will give more opportunities to shine, to be famous, to develop. So if you're in the artistic fields, or if you want to be seen, if you want to be noticed, it is time. It is time for you to shine. So Rahu here will bring more more development in your career and in your fame and recognition. Pay attention to the foreigners, pay attention to the people from different cultures, they can help you, okay? Something else, you know, I always say that when there is access, first 7th or 4th 10th access, there is more stress in people's life. So be careful with your private life and with your career and professional life. You have to find a balance. 4th house is the house of the mother, as I told you, so there can be issues with the mother, issues with the house, issues with cars or lands or properties, issues with your happiness and inner peace. Yeah, you may be paying too much attention to your career and this can cause more turbulence in your inner world, but it is time to find the balance. You have to heal the relationship with your mother. If there are secrets between you and your mother, they can be revealed, because Scorpio is the sign of secrets and Ketu can trigger the secrets and reveal them to your mother and to your home. The other thing is that it is not good time to buy properties. It is not good time to buy car. And maybe you change your place of living, your home. You can change even your, you even can go abroad. But basically, it is possible to change the place, the house, apartment when you are living, where you are living. So this is the small analysis for Rahu Ketu for all people with Moon Ascendant in Leo. So now we are going to discuss all the people who have Moon or Ascendant in the sign of Sagittarius. This is the last fire zodiac sign. So according to Vedic astrology, for the Sagittarius, the transit of Rahu will be in the 6th house and the transit of Ketu will be in the 12th house. So what is 6th house? 6th house is the house of diseases, the house of your working environment, your daily life, problems, conflicts, arguments. This is the house of litigations and debts, and what you are eating too. And the 12th house is the house of spirituality, is isolation, expenditure, losses, expenses, the house of foreign places, prisons, hospitals. So negative planets in the negative houses are dealing very well, so this is the good news here. And for Sagittarius people with Ascendant or Moon in Sagittarius, this is a period of changing their daily life. You can change your career, you can change your job, you can change your daily routine, your your eating, your diet. It's time to change this, and it is a good opposition. If you have any enemies, if you have any conflicts, you will be the winner. Of course, depends on your natal chart, but Rahu in the 6th house will bring victory in your life. Ketu in the 12th house, you have to be careful with the expenditure, with the expenses. There may be some kind of loss in your life that will bring spiritual growth to you. It's not time for traveling, it's time for working now, but if you go abroad, just go to spiritual places that will bring spiritual growth to your life. Ketu in the 12th house will bring very vivid dreams. Maybe that people will come in your dream and they will tell you some kind of messages. So it is good to listen to what these people, the dead people or your people in your dreams are telling to you. They can give you signals, and if you have the right positions, Ketu in the 12th house can give you psychic abilities. So you can have very strong dreams, very strong intuition in this period. So this was the analysis for the Ascendant Moon in fire signs. Hey you beautiful YouTuber, thank you for watching the video. I hope you like it. I want you to invite you to become part of the family of astrology coaching by Anatoly, and together like a big online family, we're going to make our dreams come true. We're going to change our lives. thanks to astrology and spiritual coaching. New videos are coming every week. This is just the beginning. So we together we are going to make our dreams come true, and like the lotus flower, we will rise from the mud of our pain and we will blossom in happiness and fulfillment. Thank you for watching and see you soon.